Check 1 2. Test, test, test. 1 2 3. How are you? Okay. What's that? Oh, yeah, I did. You can hear okay. Hopefully the rain stays away here long enough we can do this. Did you watch that this morning? Oh, what I put on Facebook last night is, King Charles or Prince Charles's coronation is tomorrow. ... The one guy that doesn't have a job who's going to get a promotion.
We all have those times in life where having insurance has been a great comfort in helping to make a bad situation better. Naylor Insurance takes pride in being that friend there to help you when you need it the most. Serving the community since 1978, Naylor Insurance is proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your insurance needs through Mutual of Enumclaw. Stop by our new location, 223 North State Street in Preston.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah,
This is your countdown for the Preston Indians pregame show. Pregame in 30 seconds from Mark. As we'll have a good game today, hopefully. And pregame show will start in 15 seconds from Mark. Pregame in 10 seconds from Mark. Have a good game. Pre-game show in 5 seconds from Mark. This is the Preston Indians pregame show. Coming up, we'll take a look at tonight's game. We'll hear from the coach and look at the pregame stats all leading up to tonight's action. You're listening to live coverage of the Preston Indians on 105.5 FM, AM 1340, and mylocalradio.com. And a very pleasant good afternoon, everybody, as we talk to you from a rainy Pocatello as the Indians move into Game 2 of the conference tournament as they come to Hollowell Field today to take on the Pocatello Thunder. Dan Hubbard here in Pocatello. John Beverly back in studio this afternoon as we've had a couple little rain showers move through here. One kind of starting up again here a little bit as well. So hopefully we'll be able to stay dry from our seat outside here at the just outside the press box here at Hollowell Field. And we'll be able to get the game in as we be able to move on through the afternoon here as well. So yesterday, the Indians able to pick up a victory, a come-from-behind fashion against Century at home, which moves them into Game 2 of the tournament as they'll take on the Pocatello Thunder, a team that they didn't have a whole lot of success against this year during the regular season. How'd the season go for the Indians against the Thunder head-to-head? Well, we'll take a timeout. We'll tell you more about that when we come back right after this timeout.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Since 2005, North Star's Ultimate Outdoors has been Cache Valley's source for fun and adventure. It's here you can find the biggest selection of snowmobiles, ATVs, utility vehicles, and handheld power equipment from the brand names you know, such as Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. The professionally trained staff at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors of Preston has what it takes to get you out on the nation's leading brands. The best deals in the best town. North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts. 777 North State Street, Preston.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
Hey ladies, Magnolia Road Clothing Store has moved to a new location here in Preston. They can now be found at 12 North State Street. That's just one block north of their previous location. They are still the one stop to create that new look that you have been looking for. Whether it's tops, bottoms, shoes and boots, or many different accessories, they have it. And at the same low prices that they've been known for years. So when you're looking to update your wardrobe, there's still no need to go to the big cities or the dreaded mall. Stay local here at Magnolia Road. Stop by their new location at 12 North State Street in downtown Preston, just one block north of their previous location. Stop in today. It's Magnolia Road.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
And welcome back here to Pocatello and the pregame show. Time for the scene set for this afternoon's game as we get ready for today's game. And the scene set brought to you by North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors on State Street at the north end of the city of Preston. Well, for the Indians, come from behind winners yesterday at home against Century, and today they take on the Pocatello Thunder here at Hollowell Field. And the Thunder swept 3 games this year from the Indians. In fact, they really dominated the Indians as they went along. They outscored the Indians in the 3 games by a combined total of 45-1. In fact, Pocatello pitching held Preston hitting to a very minuscule 166 batting average overall on the 3 games. Preston had 9 hits in 54 at-bats in the game in those 3 games, and that comes out to the 166 batting average. On the other hand, Pocatello, who won the 3 games, were able to hit a combined 459 during those 3 games. They had a total of 40 hits in 87 at-bats in the 3 games against the Indians. So you can see why things were they got a little bit out of hand as far as the Indians were concerned score-wise, as they were able to pretty much handle the Indians during those 3 games. Pitching matchup for this afternoon, Mac Evans will go for Pocatello. Evans pitched the final game of the 3 games. He may be their best pitcher on the squad, although it kind of fooled me the way the Pocatello pitched against the Indians in those 3 games. Connor Thompson will go to the mound today for the Preston Indians. Thompson pitched the first of those 3 games against Pocatello, and even though the Indians were shut out, they still had an opportunity in that game. It was close for a while, and once they got into the bullpen, they really were able to break the game open against the Indians and go on to the big win, winning that game that Thompson pitched by the score of 13-0. Well, we see the umpires starting to make their way out here onto the field, so we'll take another timeout. We'll come back a little bit more here on the pregame show right after this.
We all have those times in life where having insurance has been a great comfort in helping to make a bad situation better. Naylor Insurance takes pride in being that friend there to help you when you need it the most. Serving the community since 1978, Naylor Insurance is proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your insurance needs through Mutual of Enumclaw. Stop by our new location, 223 North State Street in Preston.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
Folks have many reasons to visit Casper, Wyoming every year, whether it's work, high school sports and activities, a romantic getaway, or business meetings. The best place to stay when you're in Casper is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. A beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, a pool, fitness center, and a fabulous indoor atrium. You can also reserve meeting rooms for your next event, and each stay includes an extended continental breakfast. Reserve your rooms today at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. Call 307-472-6300.
It's the goal in everyone's life to reach financial independence and security. Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston can help with strategies to assist in those goals. They will design a plan to suit you, whether it be for your family, home, or current or future investments. Evergreen Financial Partners can help with life insurance, long-term life, 401ks, retirement plans, or mutual funds. Contact the experts at Evergreen Financial and let them put a plan together for you. Find them at 41 West 1st South in Preston, or go online to set your appointment at evergreenfinancialpartners.net. Evergreen Financial Partners, your first step to financial security.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
105.5 FM KACH.
Hi, we're Braden and Brittany Smith with Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency.
We're Preston Proud and Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Jan Stone with Northern Title of Preston, and we are Preston Proud, Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Bill Chambers from North Stars Ultimate Outdoors, and we are Preston Proud and Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Larson. I'm with HK Auto, and we are Dayton Proud and Idaho Strong.
We're Preston Proud, Idaho Strong, serving Franklin County and beyond.
Franklin County Medical Center is proud to provide excellence in surgical and specialty healthcare right here in our community, making it extremely convenient to receive world-class care without even leaving the county. The best part is that we work closely with your primary care physicians to ensure a convenient and coordinated care experience. Our skilled surgeons are continually adding services to Franklin County, some you won't find anywhere in the greater Cache Valley area. Discover what is available right here at fcmc.org/specialty. You just might be surprised at what we have to offer.
Whether you're in need of timber frame buildings, estate entrances, trusses, pergolas, pavilions, or gazebos, the craftsmanship at Milestone Timberworks reflects our passion and commitment of building for the future. At the beginning and end of the day, it's about achieving the built environment where the truly great moments in life are experienced. We look forward to working with you. Visit milestonetimberworks.com today.
It's time for Preston Indian Sports. Tonight's game is brought to you by West Motors, your only stop for new or used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value with the freshest meat and produce in town. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care you'll receive in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, with all the parts you need for your car to keep it running strong. Naylor Insurance, for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. Procon Homes, building quality multifamily homes across the West. By Les Schwab Tires. Stop in and see the tire experts on Main Street in North Logan. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. Evergreen Financial. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial in Preston. Level 10 Life. Reach your next level in life with their life coaching sessions. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. This game is made possible through an agreement between Preston High School and Cook Brothers Broadcasting and is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast of this game in whole or in part without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting is strictly prohibited. Well, hi, everybody. Once again, welcome back here to Pocatello. It's just about time to play baseball here this afternoon as the Indians take on the Pocatello Thunder. Brody Newton walks to home plate. He'll lead it off for the Indians here to lead off in the top of the first inning. Mac Evans on the mound for Pocatello, and the first pitch is over for a strike, and it's 0-1. Give you the lineups here as we go along. First for the Indians, as Evans ahead in the count, 1-0 on Newton. The next pitch, fastball, that's over again, strike two. Brody Newton, the catcher, leads off. Cade Oxborough, the first baseman, will hit second. Davin Inglet will hit third. He's the second baseman this afternoon. The 0-2 pitch will hit softly on one hop back to Evans in the mound. He'll carry it most of the way to first base and then flip it over there in time for the out. That'll bring up Cade Oxborough. Connor Thompson hits fourth. He pitches today for the Indians. Austin Gleed hits fifth at short. Eli Hammonds is the third baseman. He'll hit in the sixth spot. Clayton Hobbs will hit seventh. He is the center fielder. The first pitch to Oxborough is swung on and missed. Zabin Mendoza is the left fielder. He'll hit eighth. And Jackson Merrill bats ninth, and he's over in right. Next pitch on the way to Oxborough. Good fastball again and gets it past him, and it's 0-2. Starting lineups brought to you by Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and the surrounding communities since 1925. Evans ready again. Big sigh, comes home. Half swing, went too far, and Oxborough strikes out. That's the second out here in the top of the first. So with 2 outs, that'll bring up Davin Inglet.
How about number 4, Davin?
Inglet, who in the games against Pocatello this year, as he hits from the right side, Davin had 2 hits in 6 at-bats, official at-bats, as the first pitch hit foul into the screen and it's 0-1. And there was 2 other players who had 2 hits apiece for the Indians on their roster, and that's it. As we mentioned in the pregame, they only had 9 hits total in the 3 games. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball from Evans is up high. Ball 2, 2 balls, and 1 strike. Evans ready again. Comes home, the 2-1 pitch. Fastball, that's on the outside corner for a strike. And the count evens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So 2-2, the pitch home goes a little breaking pitch, misses down and in with it. So he runs the count full to Inglet. 3 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. Comes the 3-2 pitch to Davin. That is on the corner at the knees. Strike 3 called, and Mac Evans sets the Indians down in order here in the top of the first inning. We're done with a half inning here in Pocatello. We'll go to the bottom of the first. After a half inning this afternoon, it is the Indians nothing and the Pocatello Thunder coming to bat.
KACH, MyLocalRadio.com.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
Webb Funeral Home is proud to be the leading provider of funeral services in northern Cache Valley, including southeast Idaho, for almost 100 years. We are a full-service mortuary offering the highest quality services with very affordable pricing. We have plans to meet everyone's budget, from traditional funeral services to graveside services and cremation options. We gladly provide free insurance coverage review, quality headstones and monuments, as well as funeral transcriptions. Let us answer any questions you might have by calling us at 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, a trusted name in funeral service since 1925.
KACH, MyLocalRadio.com.
Go to the bottom of the first inning, no score after a half. As the Pocatello Thunder come up for the first time, let's give you their lineup as they will face Connor Thompson here this afternoon. As Jace Vaughn will lead it off. He is the shortstop. Caden Knowles will hit second. He's the first baseman. Martin Serrano, the catcher, will hit third. Mac Evans, the pitcher, hits in the 4 spot. J.D. Gunderson hits fifth. He's at third. Brody Birch is the second baseman. He'll hit in the 6th spot. Alex Wynn hits 7th. He's the center fielder. Cash Stuckey is over and left. He'll hit 8th. And Garrett Keller is the designated hitter, and he will bat 9th. And the designated player is Cutter Stuckey, and he is over in right field. So here's Vaughn, and the first pitch to Jace from Thompson is up high, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Well, just as the Indians struggled offensively, the Thunder did quite well, thank you. As the next pitch is outside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. for Vaughn as he comes to home plate. He was 6 for 11 head-to-head against the Indians in the 3 games. Rolls the next pitch foul up along the first base side. And it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Comes the 2-1. Swung on and missed. Good pitch on the hands, kind of tied Vaughn up, and it's 2-2. On the year against everybody else, Vaughn hit .387 on the year as the 2-2 pitch is outside and runs the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes against Jace Vaughn to lead off here in the bottom of the first inning. Thompson ready. Next pitch hit off the hands, but it's into left field for a base hit. Vaughn muscles a ball into left field as he'll single to open up the bottom of the first inning. And that'll bring up Caden Knowles. Knowles hit .273 on the year. No home runs and drove in a total of 13. And for Knowles, as he comes to home plate, he hit an even .500 in the 3 games against Preston. He had 5 hits and 10 official at-bats against the Indians as they go back to first base and Vaughn back in there on his hands and knees. Glad to have you with us today. Hopefully we'll be able to get the game in. We got dark clouds all around us. We got a couple of little rainstorms move through. There goes Vaughn. The pitch is high. The throw is pretty good, but not in time. Newton got the ball right on the bag, but Knowles was able to slide around the tag, came in with the right hand and grabbed the outside of the bag. So Vaughn steals second base. Next pitch home, hit in the air along the right field line. That's a long run for Merrill. Comes over near the line and can't get it, and it falls fair. So here comes Vaughn around third after making sure the ball got in. He'll come home and score, and it's a triple for Caden Knowles that he dropped just inside the right field line, and it's 1-0 Pocatello. Vaughn's done that several times already this year against the Indians. Hit a ball right down the right field line and have it drop literally a foot inside the foul line. And Vaughn trying to run from way over into right center field. Not able to quite get there. So here's Martin Serrano, the catcher, as he takes the first pitch high, ball 1. Still nobody out here in the top of the first inning, 1-0 Pocatello on back-to-back hits. Next pitch again misses, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. Thompson's 2-0 pitch on the way. Fastball for a strike, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 offering outside, 3 balls and a strike. Serrano hit .475 this year against the league as he drives one in the air to deep center field. Hobbs turns, goes back just short of the warning track. He'll make the catch. Tagging is Knowles. He'll come in, and it's 2-0. Well, Serrano hit it high and hit it hard, but he got underneath it just a little bit too much as he sent Clayton Hobbs all the way back to the edge of the warning track. But he was able to make the catch, and Knowles, who tripled, was able to walk home from third, and it's 2-0. And now here's the pitcher, Mac Evans. Evans takes the first pitch high, second pitch is up high again, ball 2, 2 balls and no strikes. Evans also finished the year hitting over .400 as he was hit .404 overall on the year. Next pitch to Evans in the dirt, knocked down there by Newton, and the count evens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 offering is going to be pulled foul just outside of third. Evans, who had 2 hits in 8 at-bats against Preston. Of course, there was one game that he didn't play. of the three, so his numbers are a little short compared to some of the other numbers of some of the other guys on the team. Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball is called, third strike. So Evans down on strikes. Pitch looked to be a little up and in, but no matter what, here's J.D. Gunderson now with 2 outs and the base is empty. First pitch to Gunderson, popped up right around shortstop. Gleed looks up into the raindrops and able to make the catch for the out. But Pocatello puts 2 hits on the board and produces a couple of runs as they 2 runs on 2 hits and nobody left on base. We're done with an inning here in Pocatello after 1 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. It's the Thunder 2 and Preston nothing.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Franklin County Medical Center is proud to provide excellence in surgical and specialty healthcare right here in our community, making it extremely convenient to receive world-class care without even leaving the county. The best part is that we work closely with your primary care physicians to ensure a convenient and coordinated care experience. Our skilled surgeons are continually adding services to Franklin County, some you won't find anywhere in the greater Cache Valley area. Discover what is available right here at fcmc.org/specialty. You just might be surprised at what we have to offer.
Whether you're in need of timber frame buildings, estate entrances, trusses, pergolas, pavilions, or gazebos, the craftsmanship at Milestone Timberworks reflects our passion and commitment of building for the future. At the beginning and end of the day, it's about achieving the built environment where the truly great moments in life are experienced. We look forward to working with you. Visit milestonetimberworks.com today.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Today's game brought to you by Naylor Insurance for home, health, life, and auto through Mutual of Enumclaw. Stop by Naylor Insurance and find out how much you can save. 223 North State Street in Preston. So we go to the second. 2-0 Pokey. Mac Evans will face the middle third of the order, Thompson, Gleed, and Hammonds. And the first pitch is over for a strike, and it's 0-1. As the wind's starting to gust here a little bit again. As the next pitch is hit toward the gap in right center field, it's going to find the gap, and it's going to roll all the way to the wall. Cutter Stuckey has to chase it all the way out to the gap. Thompson's going to turn and head for 3, and the throw is cut off, and Thompson has a triple. That'll help get the Preston folks warm as they get a chance to stand and cheer here in the top of the second inning. As Thompson dives in head first into the bag. Devin Pitcher will come in to run for Thompson as the pitcher, so he's over there at third, nobody out. Now here's Austin Gleed. First pitch home to Austin, hit foul back into the screen, and it's 0-1. Hold those for me. Thank you. So Austin, the 0-1 pitch, trying to batten down the hatches here as the wind starts to come up again. Pitch misses outside and low, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Gleed had a pair of hits this year against Pocatello. He was 2 for 6 overall. That's, again, right about the high water mark on the team as that pitch misses down and away, and Evans wants a new ball from the home plate umpire. So 2 balls and a strike. Pitcher comes down the line from third. Evans ready. Here's the 2-1. Swung on and missed as Gleed tried to steer one into right field and came up empty, and it's Steven now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Evans works from the extreme third base side of the rubber, breaking ball inside corner, strike 3 called. Gets his third strikeout. That's the first out here in the top of the second.
Now, number 1, Eli Hammonds.
And now here's Eli Hammonds, the third baseman. First pitch home to Eli. Fastball that is up high. And that's ball 1. Pitcher still over there at third base. 2-0 Pokey here in the top of the second. Next pitch, fastball misses inside. They've called it a strike. Wow, okay. A little bit of a wide strike zone. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Hammonds had 1 hit yesterday. Also walked and scored a run. He was 1 for 3 in the game against Century. Hits that ball foul down the third base line. One thing that the fielder is going to have to be aware of, especially the first baseman, is he's going to chase a ball in foul territory. Can't give up on it too early because the way the wind's blowing, basically from behind home plate out toward left field, is going to want to hold that ball up and bring it back toward the infield. That ball popped up into short center. There goes the second baseman, Birch, out, and it's caught by Cutter Stuckey coming and sliding across, tagging from third and coming in for his pitcher, and it's 2-1. So give Hammonds a scoring fly ball, although it was a great catch by Cutter Stuckey. And Preston gets on the board. That's the second out of the inning. And they appeal over to third, and they're going to say that pitcher left too early. So take the run off the board as that'll be an appeal that he is out over at third base. So pitcher out 1-5 for the third out of the inning. So take the run off the board, 2-0. Pocatello still leads as we'll go to the bottom of the second.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
People oftentimes ask us, why do people from other areas of the valley or other parts of the state or drive so far to come here? And a lot of times I'll ask them, so why did you drive past several different dealers to come and buy your car here? And a lot of times they say, I just like the environment here. I like the low pressure. They don't play games. You guys are straightforward with me. You don't, trick me into buying something I don't want. We take care of people the way we want to be treated, and so they'll drive a ways to do that.
WestMotorCompany.com.
Hey ladies, Magnolia Road Clothing Store has moved to a new location here in Preston. They can now be found at 12 North State Street. That's just 1 block north of their previous location. They are still the one stop to create that new look that you have been looking for. Whether it's tops, bottoms, shoes and boots, or many different accessories, they have it. And at the same low prices that they've been known for years. So when you're looking to update your wardrobe, there's still no need to go to the big cities or the dreaded mall. Stay local here at Magnolia Road. Stop by their new location at 12 North State Street in downtown Preston, just 1 block north of their previous location. Stop in today. It's Magnolia Road.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Brody Birch leads it off here for the Thunder and takes the first pitch up high for a ball. Thompson ready, comes home again. Next pitch again misses outside. I believe it's 2 balls and a strike. Thompson comes right back. Next pitch is down low. It was 3-0. So leadoff walk to Birch and leadoff runner on base again here in the second inning for the Thunder. First walk of the day given up by Thompson. Today's game brought to you by Evergreen Financial. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial in Preston. Set your appointment online at evergreenfinancialpartners.com. Here's Wynn. Alex Show's bunt takes the first pitch high, ball 1, 1 ball and no strikes. For Wynn, as he stands at home plate, He had 5 hits and 7 at-bats. There goes the runner, and the throw is in time to get him. So Newton almost threw out Vaughn in the first inning. This time he does throw out Birch. That's the first out of the inning. So 2 balls and no strikes on Alex Wynn. Wynn 5 for 7. And swings at the next pitch, pops it up on the right side. Oxborough gives way to England, who able to glove it for the second out. So 2 outs. And here comes Cash Stuckey, the left fielder. Stuckey had 1 hit in each of the 3 games against the Indians this year. He was a total of 3 for 6 overall. Chases a pitch up in his eyes and comes up empty, and it's 0-1. As the next pitch is up high. 1 ball and 1 strike as we have a very dark cloud moving overhead. As the next pitch again hit foul off the first base side, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Looking off over the right, whoops. Hopefully the umpires didn't see that. Saw a little lightning over there. As the pitch popped up, foul ground, Oxborough just outside the coach's box, makes the catch, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits, a walk, but thanks to the caught stealing, nobody left. As we're done with 2, we'll move along to the third. It is Pocatello 2, Preston nothing.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
People oftentimes ask us, why do people from other areas of the valley or other parts of the state or drive so far to come here? And a lot of times I'll ask them, so why did you drive past several different dealers to come and buy your car here? And a lot of times they say, I just like the environment here. I like the low pressure. They don't play games. You guys are straightforward with me. You don't, trick me into buying something I don't want. We take care of people the way we want to be treated, and so they'll drive a ways to do that.
WestMotorCompany.com.
Hey ladies, Magnolia Road Clothing Store has moved to a new location here in Preston. They can now be found at 12 North State Street. That's just 1 block north of their previous location. They are still the one stop to create that new look that you have been looking for. Whether it's tops, bottoms, shoes and boots, or many different accessories, they have it. And at the same low prices that they've been known for years. So when you're looking to update your wardrobe, there's still no need to go to the big cities or the dreaded mall. Stay local here at Magnolia Road. Stop by their new location at 12 North State Street in downtown Preston, just 1 block north of their previous location. Stop in today. It's Magnolia Road.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Here's Clayton Hobbs leading off for the Indians here in the top of the third. First pitch missed outside. Next pitch is over for a strike, and it's a 1-1. Next pitch, fastball on the outside corner. If that's a called strike, and it's now 1-2. So Pokey got 2 in the top of the first. Preston thought they had 1 back, only to have the run taken away on an appeal play at third. As the next pitch misses outside, and the count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So 2-0 Pocatello as we play here in the top of the third inning. Next pitch to Hobbs, again hit foul, straight back into the screen. And it's stays at 2 balls and 2 strikes. I don't know if you can see it on the video feed or not. If you're watching on mylocalradio.com, as the 2-2 pitch again hit foul. But there's a ominous cloud out beyond center field as it is dark. At least there's no moisture falling out of it at the moment. As the next pitch foul, that got a piece of the home plate umpire. So Hobbs fouls one off the umpire's right hand, who takes a little walk, kind of get some feeling back in the hand. Certainly can't make it feel any better than the cool temperatures out here today. As Serrano, being the good catcher that he is, picks the ball up and runs it back out to the mound to give the umpire a chance to get some feeling back into his hand. Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state area, and they bring you today's game. Good deeds done daily. Give them the call at 208-852-5700. The 2-2 pitch. Fastball misses up high, and the count runs full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Evans ready again. Here he comes right back, 3-2, and as Hobbs turns on one, hits it down into the right field corner. The ball's carrying, and it is foul. And a good thing, because it had the distance to be a home run, but the umpire standing right on the line, and the ball went foul just before it got to the pole. So it stays at 3-2 to Clayton Hobbs, leading off here in the top of the third. And the next pitch home is a called third strike on a ball that's high and away, and the umpire calls it a third strike. That's strikeout number 4. As here's Xavier Mendoza, the left fielder. First pitch is hit foul off the first base side. It's 0-1. Umpire looking for baseballs to come back in as one comes back in from over the third base dugout. The 0-1. Hit foul into Serrano's glove, and it's 0-2. So Mendoza, who had a pretty good game yesterday. Of course, the Indians, who really put together the offense late to score the runs. Mendoza, hit by a pitch, scored a run in that game yesterday, as the breaking pitch is over for a called third strike. So certainly the home plate umpire has a strike zone that's very wide and high today, as he looks about as interested as being out in the rain as I am. As look at that first pitch, that's inside and hits Merrill, and he'll head down to first base. So Merrill hit by the pitch. First hit batter of the day for Mac Evans. Then we go back to the top of the order, and Brody Newton will come back up. Newton hit a ball back to the pitcher his first time up, so he grounded out in the infield. And Evans ready, he comes home. The first pitch misses down and away, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Indians with 1 hit. Came on the triple by Thompson. To lead off the second inning, as the next pitch is going to be fouled down the right field line. Cutter Stuckey's going to give chase, but it's going to drop well foul and well out of play. So Stuckey retreats to his position, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike with 2 outs here on Newton in the top of the third. The 1-1. Thumbed into short right field, and it's going to drop. Now can they make the play at first base as they throw back in time for the out? Good play by Knowles to get back to the bag and then find the bag with his foot, be able to get to the base. 4-3 ground out is what will go down as officially, and the Indians are done here in the top of the third. We'll go to the bottom of the third after 2.5. It's Pocatello 2, Preston nothing.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need. Quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston. If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Bottom of the third inning, 2-0 Pocatello. 2 runs on 2 hits for the Thunder. No runs, 1 hit for the Indians. As here in the bottom of the third inning, it'll be Garrett Keller, the number 9 hitter, then back to the top of the order, and Jace Vaughn and Caden Knowles is coming down to check on the plate umpire. Is the base umpire, who also happens to be the crew chief for all the umpires here in the southeastern part of the state. So coming down to check on his charge and make sure he's all right. And here we go. Keller will lead it off for Pocatello as we start here in the bottom of the third. First pitch from Thompson is down low, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Keller, who played in 2 of the 3 games against the Indians, and the next pitch is inside and hits Keller as he'll head down to first base. So each pitcher has hit a batter here this afternoon. And for the Thunder, they've had the leadoff man on base now in all 3 innings of the game. So back to the top of the order, Jace Vaughn singled, stole a base, and came home on the triple by Caden Knowles back in the top of the first inning. As the first pitch from Thompson's down low, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. As the raindrops starting to fall again. Here's the next pitch. That's over for a strike, and it's 1-1 as we reach for the umbrella to keep all the paperwork and the equipment dry. I'll take that. Thank you. As the next pitch to Vaughn, didn't mean to, rolls it back to the mound. Throw to second. There's 1. Back to first, not in time. So a nice play by Thompson to get the force out at second base as Keller is out 1-6 on the force, and Vaughn reaches on the fielder's choice. Got that pitch up and in, tied up Vaughn, and he just fought it off and hit it slowly back to the mound as they go to first base, and Vaughn back in on his hands and knees. So here's Caden Knowles. Knowles hit a fly ball down the right field line his first time up that dropped about a foot fair and rolled into foul territory. And by the time Merrill could get it back in, the run was in, and Knowles was standing all the way over at third base as the first pitch hit foul, and it's 0-1. Today's game brought to you by Level 10 Life. Reach your next level in life with their life coaching sessions. Find out more at level10lifecoach.com. Wind's starting to settle down now a little bit, although it's still blowing, but just not as hard as it was about 5 minutes ago. As again, they go first base, try to keep Vaughn close. Vaughn off to a big lead over there. There he goes. Stumbled a little bit, but keeps going, and the throw gets away and goes into center field. Backed up by Hobbs, but Vaughn will stay at second base. So Vaughn with his second stolen base of the day. 1 ball and 1 strike on Caden Knowles. 1 out here in the bottom of the third. 2-0 Pokey. Next pitch bounces up there, knocked down by the catcher Newton. It's 2 balls and a strike on Knowles. Vaughn being bird dogged there at second base by Inglet. The 2-1 pitch hit in the air again to right field. This time Merrill has a play, makes the catch, tagging and going to third base is Vaughn. He'll be in there standing as he's there now with 2 outs. As you can hear the folks from Preston mocking the umpires a little bit in the background, telling them to touch Vaughn that they thought he left early. So with 2 outs, here is the catcher, Martin Serrano. Serrano had a scoring fly ball his first time up. Hit a ball about as hard as you can hit it and about as far as you can hit it without getting it out of the ballpark, but he got under it slightly and put Hobbs all the way back to the edge of the warning track to finally bring it in. His first time up as the 1-0 pitch is outside, and it's ball 2, 2 balls and no strikes. Vaughn down the line from third. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Serrano. Look out as the pitch is high as Thompson kind of slipped a little bit on the landing, and that pitch stayed high. As the next pitch again, home to Serrano, and he'll walk on 4 pitches. So the catcher walks, about to put runners at the corners, and now here's his opposite number for Thompson. That's Mac Evans coming back up to the plate. Evans took a called third strike his first time up here this afternoon. So here's Evans, runners at the corners and 2 outs. And the first pitch home to Evans is in the dirt, knocked down. There goes the runner for Serrano. That is Ryken Echohawk, I should say. Heads down to second base as he runs for Serrano. So runners now at second and third. The 1-0 is up high. Ball 2, 2 balls in, no strikes. Outfield straight away and deep here against Evans as he swings and hits the next pitch foul back into the screen. So 2 balls and a strike on Mac. Trying to wipe up the baseballs. That's the only one apparently that's in the umpire's possession at the moment. As the 2-1 pitch is rolled foul outside of third and down the line. That evens the count now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 men on base. And the 2-2 pitch is pulled foul. That almost got Vaughn coming down the line, as he was able to just jump high enough to get the ball under his feet. Thompson ready again. Everybody back to their spots, and the 2-2 is high off the glove of Newton, and here comes Vaughn home to make it 3-0 on the wild pitch. So Serrano, Echohawk running for Serrano also moves up on the pitch. And now the 3-2 pitch on the way. That misses inside. Well, that was a strike a couple of minutes ago, as that'll be a ball and Evans will walk. So Evans now will get a runner for him at first base. And J.D. Gunderson will come up. Gunderson popped up his first time up. So he's 0 for 1 on the day. As the pitch in the dirt, again knocked down neatly by Newton. And Echohawk will retreat back to third base again. No hits in the inning. Hit batter, a couple of walks, and a fielder's choice. The 1-0. In down low again, ball 2, 2 balls and no strikes. Thompson's 2-0 pitch on the way is driven to center. Hobbs has to go back, now come over and up, and dives and makes the catch. Wind was blowing a little bit that way and pushing the ball, and is also slicing away from him, but he's able to dive and make the catch for the third out. as Pocatello has to settle for the 1 run in the inning. 1 run, no hits, and 2 men left. We're done with 3 here this afternoon as we move along to the 4th. Pocatello on top by the score of 3-0 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
There's no better family activity than a night out at the movies. Worm Creek Opera House Theater on State Street in Preston is your local home for first-run family movies. The historic theater offers top-flight comfort, the coolest refreshments, and quality entertainment, all at family prices. Stop by the Worm Creek Opera House at 70 South State Street in downtown Preston. For tickets, showtimes, and a list of upcoming attractions, go to wormcreek.org.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Kate Oxborough leads it off for the Indians here as we move along to the top of the 4th inning, 3-0 Pocatello. Oxborough, a strikeout victim, his first time up. Hey, you want to see a movie tonight? Down at the Worm Creek Theater, go see Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Check the website for tickets and showtimes. As the next pitch misses outside, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike here on Cade Newton. Next pitch home to Cade. Did I say Newton? Cade Oxborough's. That pitch swung on and missed, and it's now 1-2. Rain, for the most part, has stayed away, except for a couple of little raindrops here and there. And the 1-2 pitch on the way is hit foul by Oxborough. And it's a 1-2. Outfield straight away, the left fielder Cash Stuckey, who in normal fashion, he normally plays fairly shallow anyway compared to everybody else. And the 1-2 offering is low. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. So 2-2 the count. Evans working out of the stretch, even though there's nobody on. The pitch misses inside, ball 3. So he goes full against Oxborough to lead off here in the top of the 4th. Today's game brought to you by Preston Auto Parts Car Quest. They have all the parts you need to keep your car or truck running strong. Stop in at 17 South State Street in downtown Preston. Go the folks where you'll be treated like a friend. The 3-2 pitch to Oxborough is up high, ball 4. So Ox walks. First walk today for Mac Evans. He's also hit a batter and struck out 4. So Preston with their third base runner of the day. Second time they lead off an inning with a base runner. And now here's the number 3 hitter, Davin Inglet. Davin took a called third strike his first time up. Davin, who leads the team in hitting. In the first pitch, Evans trying to reach back for something a little extra and pulled it too far across his body as a missed outside, ball 1. Inglet hitting .485 as he dipped under .500 after the game yesterday for the first time this year, as that pitch misses down and away, and it's ball 1, 1 ball and 1 strike. Yesterday, Inglet with a pair of hits, singled, doubled, drove in 3 runs. He was 3 for 4 overall on the day yesterday. As they go to first base and back to the bag, Oxborough. Back ready, checks first a couple of times. Breaking pitch as Inglet goes around. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up his swing, but couldn't. Home plate umpire said he went too far. So it's 1-2. There goes the runner as the pitch is dropped by Serrano, And Oxborough steals second base as the pitch misses, and it's now 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Kenny Inglet over there at third base in the coach's box, putting the guys in motion now a little bit, trying to create some offense here as they're still scoreless in the top of the 4th inning, the 2-2. That one goes to the backstop. Serrano has to come chase it, and over to third goes Oxborough. He's there with nobody out. So the count runs full to Inglet. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Evans looks over at third, or Oxborough stands, and the pitch is hit foul off the first base side. Today's game also brought to you by Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Call for more information at 435-232-1837. Now the 3-2 pitch again to Inglet is low, ball 4. Back-to-back walks. Preston has 2 men on base for the first time today. Runners at the corners, and now here is Connor Thompson.
Pitcher, number 24, Connor
Thompson hit a ball into the gap in right center field his first time up, and by the time Cutter Stuckey got it back in, Thompson went all the way to third base. But then the runner, Devin Pitcher, who ran for him, was called out on an appeal play. There goes the runner. The throw from Serrano, and Inglet is out by 15 feet trying to steal second base. And Oxborough stayed over at third. So 1 out. As time called, got a couple of balls that have come back from over as they're having a JV tournament back on the other field out beyond center field, and a couple of balls came back onto the field from there. So time called momentarily while Wynn goes and collects them and throws them back over the fence. So 0-1 here on Thompson. The next pitch bounces away from Serrano, and here comes Oxborough to score on the wild pitch. So Preston gets on the board. It's 3-1. As the wild pitch called against Evans, able to get him in. Ball and a strike on Thompson. The pitch is rolled through the hole into left field anyways. It would have scored the run, as Thompson will pick up his second hit of the day. And with 1 out, runner at first base again, and now here's Austin Gleed. Thompson, those 2 hits that he has today, his first 2 hits of the year head-to-head against Pocatello pitching. So here's Austin Gleed. Took a called third strike his first time up. And Preston trying to be like they were yesterday afternoon from the middle innings on, just kind of hang around and try not to go away easily. As the first pitch to Gleed, down low, ball 1. Evans sets at the letters, looks back behind him, over at first at Thompson. And the next pitch home to Gleed, misses down and away. Evans right now is having a hard time. He's kind of lost the release point a little bit. He's missing up and in and down and away. Pitches that were strikes earlier in the game, they are not now, as that pitch is in the dirt. And again, knocked down by Serrano. And it's 3 balls and no strikes. So 3 straight men reach base for the Indians here to lead off in the top of the 4th. 2 walks and a single. And he goes 3-0 on Gleed. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And that is over for a strike, and it's 3-1. I hesitate for a moment because I wasn't sure what the umpire called the pitch, as that pitch is a called strike, and now it's 3-2. Umpire took a foul ball off the right hand, and he's not doing a whole lot of strike calls, as that pitch is low, ball 4. So he ran the count full 3-2 to Gleed and then walked him. That's the third walk of the inning. And now time called as here comes Benny Benvenides out to the mound to come out and talk to his pitcher as the tying runs are on base. As he's been giving Preston offense without making them swing the bat, as they've had 3 walks and a single here in the inning to produce a run. Runners on first and third, and Eli Hammond's the next scheduled hitter. Stokes Market True Value is the place to stop for the freshest meat and produce anywhere within Preston and the Cache Valley area. Stokes Market, you'll find them on State Street at the south end of the city of Preston. So Benvenides will turn and head back toward the dugout, and Eli Hammonds will wait for him as they come back to home plate.
Number 1, Eli Hammonds.
Hammonds hit the fly ball that was caught by Cutter Stuckey that they ended up turning into the double play after the appeal play at third base. As he drives that one to center field, but it's hit right at Wynn. Wynn makes the catch. As they'll get it back in, that's the second out. And runners still at first and second here for the Indians. Now here's Clayton Hobbs, who also was a strikeout victim his first time up, as he took a called third strike on a 3-2 pitch. Evans ready, and the first pitch is a fastball that swung on and missed, as Hobbs chased a pitch that probably would have been a little bit high, and it's 0-1. Now the 0-1 offering. That is outside. But they called it a strike, and it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. It's on the corner, strike 3 called, and the inning is over as Evans does away with Hobbs on 3 consecutive strikes. But Preston gets a run, no hits in the inning, 3 walks. Check that, 1 hit in the inning, 3 walks and a single, and they leave a couple of men on base. But Preston gets on the board as we'll go to the bottom of the 4th. It's Pocatello 3 and Preston 1.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
Papa J's World Headquarters in Clifton, Idaho, started on the dream of a man who wanted to give back to his small-town farming community. 20 years later, it's a place renowned for its gourmet beef jerky, deli, and uniquely friendly customer experience. The friendly staff at Papa J's invites you to come in or find them online at papaj's.com, where you can have the unique taste of Papa J's beef jerky shipped to you all with a click of a button. Papa J's, world-class jerky in small-town USA. papaj's.com.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
Well, Preston gets on the board here as we go to the bottom of the 4th. And here in the bottom of inning number 4, it'll be Brody Birch, Alex Wynn, and Cash Stuckey due up here for the Pocatello Thunder. As Thompson comes home and the first pitch from Connor is over for a strike, and it's 0-1. Outfield pretty much straight away as the next pitch hit foul off the catcher's glove, and it's 0-2. Hobbs, the center fielder, about 10 steps over into right center field here. And Mendoza well off the line over and left as that ball's hit toward the gap in left center field. And it's going to get in, and it's going to roll all the way to the wall. By the time Hobbs can chase it down, here comes Birch. He's going to hustle all the way to third base and be in there standing. So Birch takes the ball the other way, hits it in the gap, And by the time they chase it down and get it back in, he goes all the way to third base. It's a leadoff triple. And now Wynn, Stuckey, and Keller will try to get him in. So here's Alex Wynn, popped up his first time up. He's 0 for 1 today. Hitting from the right side, Thompson ready, comes home, and the first pitch is over for a strike, and it's 0-1. Thompson really working quickly now as that pitch is up high, and it's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 offering is up high again. Call it a strike, and it's 2-1. Two-one pitch hit foul by Wynn down the first base line, and umpire corrects the count. It's now 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Big overhand curve stays high, and it's even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Birch at third leads off the inning with a triple. Thompson's 2-2 offering popped up right side. Oxborough or Inglet giving chase. It's neither of them as they watch it, and it falls fair. As Oxborough and Inglet just kind of looked at each other, and the ball fell just fair. Birch, who was tagging at third base, stayed there the whole time, so there's runners at the corners and still nobody out. So 2 hits in the inning and nobody out. And now here's Cash Stuckey. Cash fouled out his first time up. And the first pitch is over for a strike, and it's 0-1. As they go to first base and back to the bag, over there is Wynn. Birch comes a few steps down the line just to make sure the ball doesn't get away. Now goes back and touches up at the bag, and the 0-1 pitch is up high, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. So 3-1 Pocatello as we play here in the bottom of the 4th on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. Nobody out. Pocatello with a couple of men on base. There goes the runner, and the pitch hit fouls. The hit and run play was on. He'll have to come back, and it's now 1-2. So 1-2 on Cash Stuckey. Thompson looks back over at Wynn behind him, and the next pitch bounces up there. And it's now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, yeoman's effort behind home plate today by Brody Newton. Knocking the balls down like crazy and keeping everything out in front of him. The 2-2. Again, the runner goes. That ball hit the left. Coming up, Mendoza. He's there, makes the catch. They'll throw it in, and the play at the plate, and he is out at the plate. Great throw by Mendoza. Zabian guns the man down trying to score. So Stuckey flies out to left as they turn into a double play as Birch is out 7-2 for the second out of the inning. So here is Garrett Keller, and the first pitch over for a strike. Wynn, who had to retreat back as he was running on the pitch, as he had to get back to first base. The 0-1 is on the corner, and it's 0-2. So no balls and 2 strikes. Thompson's 0-2 pitch is up high, 1-2. So a pair of hits to open the inning. And Thompson trying to wiggle off the hook. The 1-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Keller goes down swinging. And Thompson indeed gets out of the inning. No runs, 2 hits, 1 left. We'll go to the 5th on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard after 4 complete. It's Pocatello 3, Preston 1.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
It's the goal in everyone's life to reach financial independence and security. Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston can help with strategies to assist in those goals. They will design a plan to suit you, whether it be for your family, home, or current or future investments. Evergreen Financial Partners can help with life insurance, long-term life, 401ks, retirement plans, or mutual funds. Contact the experts at Evergreen Financial and let them put a plan together for you. Find them at 41 West 1st South in Preston, or go online to set your appointment at evergreenfinancialpartners.net. Evergreen Financial Partners, your first step to financial security.
105.5 FM KACH.
Hi, we're Braden and Brittany Smith with Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency.
We're Preston proud and Idaho strong.
Hi, I'm Jan Stone with Northern Title of Preston, and we are Preston proud, Idaho strong.
Hi, I'm Bill Chambers from North Stars Ultimate Outdoors, and we are Preston proud and Idaho strong.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Larson. I'm with HK Auto, and we are Dayton proud and Idaho strong.
We're Preston proud, Idaho strong, serving Franklin County and beyond.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Zabin Mendoza up there hits the first pitch on the ground after the shortstop as he grounds out Devon, 6-3 for the first out here in the fifth. So with one out, here's Jackson Merrill, who was hit by a pitch his first time up here this afternoon. Great half inning for the Indians. Wow, it looked like the roof was going to fall in. But then a double play on a fly out and a throw out at home plate and a big strikeout got him out of the inning. First pitch to Merrill, missed down low, and here's the 1-0. Hit in the air toward left center field, hit pretty well. Stuckey giving chase, and that's going to go to the wall. One big hop off the fence, Merrill to second. He's going to turn and head for third, and the throw, there is no throw as Birch dropped the relay. So Merrill triples. And now the tying run at the plate for the Indians as the leadoff hitter comes back up to the plate. Here's Brody Newton. Merrill hit that ball one hop high off the fence in left center field. And when he's eventually, when he first headed for third base, I thought, man, he's going to be in trouble as the first pitch here to Newton's high and away. Check that. 1 ball and 1 strike, I should say. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Newton lines one into center field. That's a base hit. Preston gets a run back. It's 3-2. So the triple and then the base hit for Newton, and it's 3-2. And now here's Cade Oxborough. So Merrill rolls the dice, makes it to third on the triple, would have scored anyway as the single goes to center field. Now here's Oxborough, and the first pitch to Cade is swung on and missed. Cade struck out and walked. 0 for 1 officially on the day. Evans out of the stretch, looks back over at first, and next pitch, little fly ball to left center field. It's the left fielder Stuckey to make the catch. So Cash puts that away. That's the second out of the inning. And now here's Devin Inglett. Inglett, like Oxborough before him, struck out and walked on the day. 2 outs, a run home. Preston trails 3-2. And the pitch home from Evans. Sliced foul down along the right field line, and it's 0-1. Today's game brought to you by Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care that you'll receive in all of the Cache Valley. 0-1 pitch on the way to Inglett. Fastball. That is a ball. It's high. Nope, called it a strike. It's 0-2. Time called. As once again another one of those balls comes out from over on the other side of the fence. So no balls and 2 strikes on Inglet. The 0-2. Just dead skidded foul out of Serrano's glove, and it stays at no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch is high, 1-2. Got a little drop out of the clouds over there. If I was still living in Kansas, I would think that's a little bit of a tornado starting to develop over there. Now the 1-2 pitch to Inglet. Again, hit foul. Boy, Devin hanging tough here with 2 outs in the top of the 5th inning. Inglet representing the tying run, standing at home plate. As we play amongst the raindrops, and the 3-2 hit on the ground to Vaughn. He'll go the short way, get the force out at second base, and the inning is over. But not before the Indians get a run and get a little bit closer. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Pocatello 3, Preston 2 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Sometimes in life, the next level seems to be just out of your reach. You know you could reach your goal if you could just figure out what's blocking your success. The trained professionals at Level 10 Life offer life, health, and career coaching. These professional coaching sessions will help you put the next piece together in your puzzle. Don't wait. The coaches at Level 10 Life are here to help you reach your next milestone in life. Schedule a free consultation online at level10lifecoach.com.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Well, the Indians get close. They get back to within a run. It's 3-2 here as we go to the bottom of inning number 5. And for the Thunder, they'll start in the top of the order here in the 5th. Jace Vaughn, Caden Knowles, and Martin Serrano due up. 3-2. As the first pitch to Vaughn, hit in the air along the left field line, slicing into foul territory, giving chase, and making the catch is the third baseman Hammonds. Wow, what a play! Hammonds must have chased that ball 50 yards and was able to catch up with it in foul ground for the first out. So here's Caden Knowles. First pitch to Knowles, breaking ball, misses inside, ball 1. 3 runs, 4 hits for Pocatello, 2 runs, 4 hits for the Indians. As that next pitch is outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. In a very well-played game, neither side has committed an error. As the next pitch is up high, nope, call it a strike, it's 1-2. Getting some action down in the Pocatello bullpen as Myers is starting to throw. As that pitch popped up into short right, Merrill's got to come up in a hurry, and he can't get there. So that's 2 balls that should have been outs hit today by Knowles that have both fallen in as hits. So here comes Martin Serrano, has a scoring fly ball back in the first inning. And has walked, so he's still looking for his first official at-bat of the day. Dawson Myers was the guy throwing down in the bullpen. He has sat down. Again, another short fly ball, and again into no man's land, and again it's going to fall as a couple of little fly balls that the Indians are playing so deep that they can't get to them. So here comes Mac Evans with 2 on and 1 out. So Serrano first ball swinging, skies a ball into short center field. Hobbs was playing so deep he couldn't get there. Mendoza tried to come all the way over from left field to, well, not far back behind second base, and he couldn't get there in time either. So here's Evans. Evans struck out and walked in the first pitch from Mendoza. Breaking pitch that's up high. Nope, he called it a strike. It's 0-1. Tell you what, I got no idea what this guy's strike zone is today. Now the 0-1 pitch is down in the dirt. Nice sliding block there by Newton, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 on, 1 out, bottom of the 5th. The 1-1 pitch. Missed inside, 2 balls and a strike on Evans. Next pitch hit in the air again to left field. As Mendoza came in, now he's got to go back, and Hobbs can't get it out by the fence. It bounces off the wall. Here comes Knowles around third. Serrano will come to third. He'll stay there, and it's going to be a hit, and it'll be 4-2 as Evans doubles off the wall in left center field. So a couple of fly balls that should have been caught that weren't. And then a double off the fence produce a run, and it's 4-2. 3 straight hits in the inning. And here's J.D. Gunderson. As he's first ball swinging, he hits it foul off the first base side, and it's 0-1. Gunderson 0 for 2 on the day. Popped up, flew out to center. And that ball gets away. This time goes to the backstop, and everybody moves up, and a run comes in. So the runner for Serrano, Echo Hawk, comes in. That's 2 runs home in the inning, and it's 5-2. One ball, 1 strike to count here on Gunderson. The fastball is up and in. 2 balls and a strike. Evans now stands over at third. Actually, it's a runner for Evans as well. That's Myers running for Evans over at first base. The pitch hit foul, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Thompson with a new ball, the 2-2 offering. That's hit to center. Hobbs in his tracks, makes the catch. Tagging is Dawson. He'll come in to score, and that makes it 6-3, the 3rd run of the inning. So give Gunderson a scoring fly ball, and that's 2 outs. So 2 outs and nobody on, and here's Birch. 3 runs on 3 hits in the inning here for Pocatello, and the first pitch to Birch was high. The 1-0 is up high again, ball 2. Nope, called that a strike, and it's 1-1, the 1-1 offering. Yeah, that's 2 balls and a strike. Comes the 2-1. Hit foul off the third base side. Hammond's giving chase again. This time he's not going to be able to get there in time. And it goes even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So 6 runs, 7 hits now for Pocatello. They have plated 3 here in the inning. And the 2-2 pitch on the way. Popped up into short right. Here comes Merrill. Still coming, and Hobbs cuts in front of him and slides and can't make the catch. That's the 3rd ball that falls in, and quite honestly, that ball is probably the second baseman's play, as it hits maybe 20 or 25 feet out beyond the outfield, the rim of the grass. But the wind knocks it down, and the outfielders can't get it. There goes the runner, and the first pitch is high, the throw not in time. 1-0 pitch. Misses inside as Wynn back up at the plate. 1 for 2 on the day. No ahead in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hit toward right center field. Again, the wind blowing it, but Hobbs comes over and can't make the play. He dropped it. That's going to be a gift run for Pocatello on an error against the center fielder. So Hobbs had that ball in his glove and dropped it. First error of the day. That allows Birch to come in with the 4th run of the inning. And it's now 7-2 as Kenny Inglet comes out to talk to the mound. And I tell you what, it's all hands on deck. It's not only the infield, it's the outfield out there as well, as he's letting everybody hear it, infielders and outfielders alike, as outfielders are running around like crazy and the infielders are watching the balls fall 25 feet out beyond the outfield grass. As he's talking to everybody, and Hobbs in there as well, just had the ball go off his glove on a ball that he chased all the way over into the gap. So everybody will head back out to their spots, and Inglet will head back toward the dugout. 2 outs. Win at second base on the air. 4 runs home here in the inning on 4 hits. And the 8th man to hit here in the inning is Cash Stuckey. As the first pitch home to Stuckey is outside, ball 1. And I'll tell you what, Connor Thompson right now, if he wanted to, he could sue for lack of support. The 0-1 hit on the ground, gets right by the outstretched glove of Gleed. That'll go into the gap. That'll get the 5th run of the inning home, and down to second base on the throw in goes Stuckey. Stuckey hit it hard, and Wynn got just enough in the view of the shortstop Gleed to where he couldn't make the play. As now the umpires want to get together. There wasn't any interference because the ball didn't touch the runner. As now the base umpire wants to talk to Inglet. He can be in the way to block the vision of the fielder. That's not the problem. It never touched him. As Kenny now talking to the base umpire, as the discussion will continue, as the 9th batter to hit in the inning, Garrett Keller is coming to the bat. And now Kenny will turn and head back toward the dugout. As he does, he kind of says something back toward the home plate umpire. So it's 8-2 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. And that ball's going to be lined into left field. That's a base hit. Mendoza up to get it. They'll hold the runner at third base. Runners at the corners. And the 10th batter to hit in the inning is Jace Vaughn as we go back to the top of the order again. Seven hits in the inning, 5 runs. And here is Vaughn, who opened up the inning by fouling out on an incredible play by Eli Hammonds at third base that chased the ball halfway to the wall down the left field line and finally able to catch the ball in foul ground as the first pitch is high, ball 1. The 1-0. That's inside, ball. Nobody called that one a strike. This umpire leaves something to be desired. That's line to center. That's going to be in for a hit. That's the 6th run of the inning as they'll go station to station as Stuckey comes in to score. And right now, they need to get another pitcher in there because Thompson may not be tired, but he's absolutely shell-shocked as he's trying to throw strikes, and they're just turning him around and squaring him up. Runners at first and second, still 2 outs, and now here is Caden Knowles. Knowles with a pair of hits today, who's hit hit balls that have hit so soft they haven't even bent the grass when they've landed. The 0-1 misses inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Thompson ready again in the 1-1. Pulled foul. Nine to 2. Bottom of the 5th. Thompson's next pitch home to Knowles popped up again into short left this time. There's Mendoza, makes the catch, and the inning finally comes to an end, but not before. Pocatello played 6 on 7 hits. There was an error against the Indians, and they leave 2 men on base. We're done with 5. We'll go along here to the top of the 6th. It's now Pocatello 9 and Preston 2.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
In 1996, my father, Jay Moyle, started producing gourmet beef jerky in the foothills of Clifton, Idaho. Now, over 20 years later, Papa Jay's beef jerky is a staple of the Franklin County community. Family run since the beginning, the modern way of making jerky here at Papa Jay's is the old-fashioned way. Absolutely no shortcuts are taken in producing the finest quality and most delicious smoked meat you can find. Come over to Papa Jay's and bite into a tender, flavorful stick of Papa Jay's, and your view of jerky will never be the same. 10 South Main Highway, Clifton, Idaho.
North Star's Ultimate Outdoors is the best provider of power sport vehicles right here in downtown Preston. Vehicles and equipment from brand names that you know and trust, like Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. Stop in and let us get you ready for your next adventure at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts, 777 North State Street, Preston.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
First pitch here in the top of the 6th. Thompson cues it off the end of the bat as Knowles will pick it up, flip it to the pitcher running by for the first out here in the top of inning number 6. So 1 out. Now to bring up Austin Gleed. Gleed struck out and walked. 0 for 1 officially on the day, and the first pitch here from Evans still out there as it bounces up there, and it's ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. 9-2 as the Indians kind of defensive lapses behind Thompson in the inning. Ground ball up the middle. Vaughn can't get it. It's into center field. Gleed has his first hit of the day. So Austin's 1 for 2. And that will bring up Eli Hammonds. Hammonds today been doing everything with the glove. With the bat, well, he's 0 for 2. He's popped up, he's hit flying out twice, once to right and once to center. As the wind's starting to pick up a little bit again, starting to blow in this time from left center field. Ball hit in the air to center. Coming up is Evans. Or Wynn, rather, makes the catch there. That's the second out. So 2 outs. And here is the center fielder, Clayton Hobbs. Hobbs, 0 for 2. He struck out twice. And swings and misses at the first pitch, and it's 0-1. Lead over at first base, single with 1 out. 1 out later, he's still there. As the next pitch swung on and missed, and it's 0-2 as Evans just rears back and trying to pump the ball by him. He's gotten Hobbs twice looking, and the 0-2 pitch is a fastball high and away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Evans again set, And the next pitch popped up, short center, wind coming up, still coming. He's there and makes the catch, and the Indians are gone here in the top of the 6th. No runs, a hit, and one left. As we'll go bottom 6 here in Pocatello. It's still Pocatello 9, Preston 2.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Franklin County Medical Center is proud to provide excellence in surgical and specialty healthcare right here in our community, making it extremely convenient to receive world-class care without even leaving the county. The best part is that we work closely with your primary care physicians to ensure a convenient and coordinated care experience. Our skilled surgeons are continually adding services to Franklin County, some you won't find anywhere in the greater Cache Valley area. Discover what is available right here at fcmc.org/specialty. You just might be surprised at what we have to offer.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
So we go to the bottom of the 6th inning here. Preston will make a couple of changes. New pitcher coming in. It will be Brody Newton, who's now going to come in and pitch. Xavier Mendoza now comes in and is playing at third base. Looks like Connor Thompson, I believe, is moved out and playing left field. I believe that is. As it'll be Eli Hammonds who's now going to come in and catch. So for Thompson, he went a total of 5 innings today, gave up 11 hits. The killer was the error behind him last inning when should have got him out of the inning. 9 runs, although not all of them earned. As we go here to the bottom of the 6th inning, as Martin Serrano will lead it off, as the first pitch to Serrano is over for a strike, and it's 0-1. Serrano with 1 hit, as he hit a ball sky high that the wind just kept blowing back away from Hobbs in center field, and he couldn't ever catch up with it. The 1-1 pitch hit foul into the glove of Hammonds behind the plate, and it's 1-2. Hobbs chased that ball all the way to within about 25 feet of the rim of the grass in the infield, but the wind just kept blowing it away from him. He never could catch up with it. Big hop, hit to the shortstop Gleed. Austin has it on one big hop, plays it across in time for the first out. So 1 out. And now here's Mac Evans. Evans with 1 hit today, doubled, scored a run last inning when Pocatello sent 11 men to the plate in the 5th inning. He's also walked and had a scoring fly ball. So here's the first pitch to Evans from the pitcher Newton, and the pitch misses outside, ball 1 ball with no strikes. If Preston cannot come back, they'll be back at home again on Monday afternoon at 4 o'clock, once again to face the Century Diamondbacks. As the pitch is down low again, ball 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 pitch hit foul off the first base side. It's 2-1. Today's game brought to you by Les Schwab Tire in Logan. Les Schwab Tire is your one-stop for tires, brakes, alignment, and more. Stop by and find out at 1986 North Main Street. You'll find them in North Logan. Les Schwab Tire. The 2-1. Pulled foul. It's 2-2. So Preston with 3 outs left. And they'll have the bottom third of the order due up in the 7th inning. Mendoza, Merrill, then back to the top of the order in Newton in the top of the 7th inning. And the 2-2 pitch on the way. Evans reaches out and pokes one into short right, but it's going to be the second baseman, Inglet, able to make the squeeze on this one for the second out. So 2 outs, and now here's J.D. Gunderson. Gunderson, who came into the game today 5 for 10 against Preston pitching on the year. And so far today, he does not have a hit. He's popped up, flown out, and had a scoring fly ball. And the first pitch is on the corner for a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 offering is high. 1 ball and 1 strike. Outfield straight away, nobody on. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. 9-2, Pocatello leads. And the 1-1 offering is going to be sliced to right. Merrill coming over, can't get it. And now he does. Finally, he'll get it near the line. Gunderson's going to go to second base. He'll have a double. His first hit of the day and his 6th this year against the Indians. So here's Brody Birch. Birch has been on base every time up there. He's walked, singled, and tripled and scored a run. First pitch home to Birch. Bounces up there, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Center fielder Hobbs moves again back over and toward right center field against the left-handed hitting Birch, as that pitch is up high again. Ball 2, 2 balls and no strikes. Newton ready, looks back at second. The 2-0 is way high. Ball 3, 3 balls and no strikes. Check that, 2-1. As the umpire called that second pitch a strike. Of course, he never raised his hand, so nobody knew that other than him. And the 2-1 pitch on the way is up high again, ball 3. So it goes to 3-1. The 3-1 offering is going to be hit into right field. Inglet able to plug the hole, now rounding third, and Gunderson stays at third base, as Oxborough was nowhere near the bag, and Newton was not going to make it to the bag quick enough to be able to cover it anyway. So Inglet, who was able to keep the ball from going into right field. Gunderson went to third and stayed there, so now here is Alex Wynn. Wynn 2 for 3s, popped up, singled, doubled, and scored a run. And the first pitch home, hit in the air along the right field line. Merrill again with another long run into foul ground, but he won't get there in time. So 0-1 the count on Wynn. As he'll come back to home plate, Gunderson will head back to third. Birch back to first, runners at the corners and 2 outs here in the inning. The 0-1 breaking ball is up high as Birch will steal second base. Hope he called it a strike. So 0-2 the count, and the pitch to Win is bounced up there. Nice save again here by the new catcher, Hammonds rather. And it's now 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch now. Hit again off the first base side, and that'll go foul, and it stays at 1-2. Papa J's is the home of the world-class jerky. You'll find them out in Clifton. You can order your jerky online. Do so by visiting their website at papaj's.com. Papa J's helps bring you today's game. The 1-2. Ground ball to third. Mendoza has it. He'll play it across. In time on a bounce. Dug out by Oxborough. So no runs in the inning. 2 hits, 2 left. We'll go to the 7th. Preston down to their last 3 outs as we'll head to the 7th inning on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. It's Pocatello 9, Preston 2.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
We all have those times in life where having insurance has been a great comfort in helping to make a bad situation better. Naylor Insurance takes pride in being that friend there to help you when you need it the most. Serving the community since 1978, Naylor Insurance is proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your insurance needs through Mutual of Enumclaw. Stop by our new location, 223 North State Street in Preston.
Webb Funeral Home is proud to be the leading provider of funeral services in northern Cache Valley, including southeast Idaho, for almost 100 years. We are a full-service mortuary offering the highest quality services with very affordable pricing. We have plans to meet everyone's budget, from traditional funeral services to graveside services and cremation options. We gladly provide free insurance coverage review, quality headstones and monuments, as well as funeral transcriptions. Let us answer any questions you might have by calling us at 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, a trusted name in funeral service since 1925.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Well, the raindrops start to fall again as we go here to the 7th inning. As Preston down to the last 3 outs. First pitch to Mendoza over for a strike. The next pitch hit foul, and it's 0-2. Mendoza 0 for 2 took a called third strike and grounded out today as the raindrops start to fall again as the next pitch swung on and missed. So Mendoza's out on 3 pitches. That's the first out. And now here's Jackson Merrill. Merrill hit by a pitch and tripled, so he's 1 for 1 on the day. Remind you to stay tuned. We'll have a quick post-game show as it's starting to rain again, so we'll try to get out of here as quick as we can. Coming up in just as soon as this one's over, as the first pitch here to Merrill is swung on and missed. Evans ready again. The 0-1 pitch swung on and missed again on the breaking pitch, and it's 0-2. Ladies, don't forget that Magnolia Road is moved. They're in a new location. Same great fashions, same great accessories, but you'll find them now. 12 North State in Preston. Ground ball to third. Gunderson has it behind the bag, and now they're going to call it a foul ball. So Merrill will come back. Stays in 0 balls and 2 strikes. 12 North State Street, the new location for Magnolia Road. That's 1 block north of their old location in downtown Preston. So 0-2. Evans out of the stretch and the 0-2 pitch to Merrill. Swung on and missed. So 2 strikeouts for Evans here in the inning. Back to the top of the order, and Brody Newton coming up, representing the last out here for the Indians. And he'll look for him to try to get something going. First pitch here to Newton. That is down low, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Evans' 1-0 pitch. Look out, that's up and in. Ball 2, 2 balls and no strikes. So the 2-0 offering, fastball that is on the corner. It's 2-1. So Preston with their best offensive performance of the year against Pocatello as that pitch is up high and the count goes to 3 balls and a strike. But thanks to that 6-run bottom of the 5th inning for Pocatello, it's not going to be good enough as that's going to be stroked into center field. That'll be a base hit. That's hit number 6 on the day for the Indians as Newton has his second. So a 2-out single. And that'll bring up Cade Oxborough looking for his first hit of the day. He has singled. Check that. So here's Oxborough. He walked 0 for 2 officially now. And the first pitch to Ox is down low. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency, helps bring you today's game. Give them a call and see if they can help you. Call 208-852-2364. 1-0 pitch on the outside corner for a strike, and it's now 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, top of the 7th. Man over at first base. The 1-1 pitch to Oxborough, swung on and missed, and it's 1-2. (9-2) Pokey on top on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. Evans ready. Here's the 1-2. Hit foul, and it stays at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Today's game brought to you by Procon Homes, building quality multifamily homes across the West. As the next pitch is swung on and missed, and that's the game. So Evans ends up striking out 3 in the inning. No runs, a hit, and 1 left for the Indians. As the final score here this afternoon, it's Pocatello 9, Preston 2. And the game brought to you by West Motors, your only stop for newer used cars in Preston and in Logan. So a 9-2 final. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll have a brief wrap-up show for you coming up right after this. Tonight's game has been brought to you by West Motors, your only stop for newer used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value with the freshest meat and produce in town. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care you'll receive in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, with all the parts you need for your car to keep it running strong. Naylor Insurance, for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. Procon Homes, building quality multifamily homes across the West. By Les Schwab Tires, stop in and see the tire experts on Main Street in North Logan. North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. Evergreen Financial. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial in Preston. Level 10 Life. Reach your next level in life with their life coaching sessions. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. Now stay tuned for the Rouse Construction postgame show, coming up next.
People oftentimes ask us, why do people from other areas of the valley or other parts of the state or drive so far to come here? And a lot of times I'll ask them, so why did you drive past several different dealers to come and buy your car here? And a lot of times they say, I just like the environment here. I like the low pressure. They don't play games. You guys are straightforward with me. You don't, trick me into buying something I don't want. We take care of people the way we want to be treated, and so they'll drive a ways to do that.
WestMotorCompany.com. Franklin County Medical Center is proud to provide excellence in surgical and specialty healthcare right here in our community, making it extremely convenient to receive world-class care without even leaving the county. The best part is that we work closely with your primary care physicians to ensure a convenient and coordinated care experience. Our skilled surgeons are continually adding services to Franklin County, some you won't find anywhere in the greater Cache Valley area. Discover what is available right here at fcmc.org/specialty. You just might be surprised at what we have to offer.
Across the FM airwaves, we're heard at 105.5. On the far-reaching AM dial, we're at 1340. And on the internet at mylocalradio.com. Wherever you find us, we are KACH, Preston, Smithfield, Logan.
It's time for the Preston Indians postgame show. Coming up, we'll recap the just completed game, take a look at the final stats, and a look at what's ahead for the Preston teams. The postgame show is brought to you by Ralph's Construction, building quality designer homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. For more information, call 435-232-1837. Well, welcome back here to the ballpark here in Pocatello as the Indians come up short here this afternoon, losing by the final score of 9-2. 9 runs, 13 hits, no errors for Pocatello. They left 9 men on base. For Preston, 2 runs on 5 hits. They had 1 error, and they left 5 men on base. That 1 error for the Indians, boy, that really sticks out. That really turned out to be the problem, and that led mainly the crux of that 6-run bottom of the 5th inning that broke the game open for the Thunder on their way to the 9-2 win. It was Mac Evans who went the distance to pick up the victory. Connor Thompson pitched well. Defense kind of let him down a little bit in the end, as he will end up taking the loss in the game that took 1 hour and 43 minutes to play. As the raindrops starting to come down here just a little bit again here in Pocatello here this afternoon. So we're going to have a very short post-game show here today. We'll just remind you before we go here that with the loss today, the Preston will be back home again on Monday at 4 o'clock, as they'll be back over at Tony Hansen Field, as once again the Century Diamondbacks will be the opponent, and we'll have the game for you here on KECH and on mylocalradio.com. So until then, we're going to pack up here quick and get out of the raindrops. We'll wish you a very pleasant weekend. We'll talk to you Monday from back over at Tony Hansen Field. For John Beverly back in the studio, I'm Dan Hubbard, reminding you of the final score here this afternoon as Pocatello wins it by the score of 9-2. We'll wish you a very pleasant, good weekend, and we'll talk to you on Monday. Have a good weekend, everybody. Thank you for listening to the Preston Indians postgame show. This broadcast has been a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC, and was intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Use of any portion of this production, its accounts or descriptions, in whole or in part, may not be used or rebroadcast without the express written permission of Preston Broadcasting, LLC.